afternoon, everyone. I'm Carolyn Preece, and I'm running for City Council District 4 because I love living, working, and raising my family here in St. Petersburg. In addition to my professional activities, I've been very involved in the community's neighborhood association president, PTA president, and also as a member and active board member of my Rotary Club. And I found that I enjoy those experiences and want to take an active role in making St. Petersburg a place that all of our families will want to live, work, and raise our families. So to some degree, I'm being all about myself here because I would like my 4 children to be able to stay here in the future. So kind of along those lines, my kind of personal history, I'm originally from Northwest Indiana. My brother is 12 years older, so I was practically raised as an only child. In high school, I did very well in math and science, and at some point decided I wanted to be an engineer. So I went and applied to Purdue University and graduated with a mechanical engineering degree from Purdue. During a summer job, or 2 summer jobs actually, I came down here to work for a defense electronics company and met my husband. And then in December of '89, after I graduated, actually on January 1st, 1990, I moved down here. And my husband and I have lived in District 4 since September of 1990 when we got married. We bought a house in Crescent Lake, and then in '96 we moved down 2 doors away from where we were. So we've been in Crescent Lake since 1990. We do have 4 children, ages 13 to 21. So our children all went to the public schools here, so education is very important to me as well. As far as what I'm going to do if I'm elected, the only thing I can really promise you are things that I have control over. So what I can say there is I'll show up to the meetings prepared, having read the materials in advance. I'll carefully review the city budget each year and ask thoughtful questions before recommending changes or approving it. I will also respectfully and attentively listen to citizens when they come to speak at city council meetings. Also seek out and listen to the input of city staff on different issues and actively engage with the citizens in the community. And something else that's very important to me is to review the facts and carefully consider all sides of an issue and its impact on everyone in the community before making a decision. So those are the things that I can promise you, the things that I have control over. Now as to my platform, what I'm passionate about, what I would like to see happen in our city, one area is economic development. I've started and operated a number of technology companies with my husband here in St. Petersburg, and those companies have created jobs and exported products out of the country. So as a city council member, I want to use that experience and my position as a leader in the community to help our small businesses and technology entrepreneurial ventures to thrive and grow here in St. Petersburg. Not that I won't ever pay attention to recruiting outside companies, because I think that's important as well. But I want to focus on the small businesses. Another area is the neighborhoods. I served as treasurer and neighborhood association president, so I'll work with our neighborhoods to, I must be out of time, I'm close to it. To keep them informed of what's going on in city council and also get their input. Another thing, fiscal responsibility. Okay, so
it's just not working, the bell's not working.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's
Thank you, Carolyn. Next we have Darin Rice. Do you want to say it from there, or do you want to come up here?
Can everyone hear me okay? I'm good, thank you. My name is Darin Rice, and I'm running for St. Pete City Council District 4. I'm a longtime resident of St. Petersburg. I've been a homeowner for 16 years, and I have deep family roots in this community. My grandmother, for whom I'm named, brought the Rices down from Virginia back in the 50s. My grandmother was a lifelong educator who taught algebra and Latin at St. Pete Junior College until she retired. My mom, who's deceased, was also a very rare 7th generation native Floridian. That part of the family is from Pompano Beach, Florida. I have very deep roots in the community. I got my education here. I'm a proud alum of Eckerd College. My experience working in the community over the last few years, and some of you I've met and talked to are familiar with my background. I'm proud to say I served as the president of the League of Women Voters for the last 3 years. I served as a citizen appointee on the Charter Review Commission, and in that capacity chaired our waterfront subcommittee. I also currently serve as a citizen appointee to PSTA, which is the county agency which looks over our bus and mass transit system. I do think mass transit is the #1 big ticket issue facing our region, and I look forward to talking to you about that in a little bit more detail throughout this afternoon. I bring over a decade of experience working for local, state, and national issues on public issues such as access to affordable health care, protecting the environment, working for clean water, taking the bias out of medicine, working on protecting our voting rights, and I also have several years of experience working on municipal-based energy efficiency programs and clean energy. So when I talk about these issues, these aren't just talking points for me. I bring years of experience and work working on these issues that have relevance to our lives here in St. Petersburg. As you look throughout the last several years of my life and what I've done with volunteer work and what I've done in my career, I'm absolutely driven by the values of public service, engagement, accountability, courage, and equity. Those are the values that drive me, and you can count on me as your next representative for District 4 to be propelled and motivated by those same values in my service to you. Currently, the person holding this office is term limited out, so it's an open seat. So I'm not running against an incumbent. I'm running on my plan for St. Pete, which is called St. Pete Strong. St. Pete Strong, and you'll find some more information about it and the information that's that you're holding. And there's more information on my website. But St. Pete Strong is all about building our economy and existing businesses, working to build strong communities, and strong city services. My supporters know that I work with everyone very well, and I'm a listener, I get things done. I'm very happy to tell you I have the support of the Police Benevolent Association. Thank you very much.
And we now have Dr. McCalebb.
Well, thank you very much. I'm Dr. David McCalebb, and I thank you for having me here today. St. Pete's my hometown. I was brought here when I was 4 months of age, and I spent most of my life here. I'm a neurosurgeon, been practicing in neurosurgery since 2000 in this town when I came back. I'm a family man. I've been married for 22 years and have 3 wonderful children. I'm a small businessman. I run my own practice. I'm a community leader. I've been working to lower taxes and fight government that spends too much money since 2006. I've been working to make sure that your medical care is not rationed by a government that frankly has created more bias in medicine than I've ever seen before in my career. Now I'm running because I don't think St. Petersburg is your city anymore. It seems to me like it's held in control by a small group of special interests, by big corporations, by groups who are well connected, who think they own the city, they own your money, they own your future. And it's your job simply to pay the bills and keep your mouth shut. The perfect example of that was the lens. I'm the only candidate at this table running for city council that signed the petition to stop the lens. I stood up a year and a half ago and I asked to stop the lens, and I offered a plan that would lease it to a private developer, have them rebuild a beautiful project on their dime, and convert from a tax taker to a taxpayer. That's called leadership. That's called courage. It's not putting your finger in the winds of politics and deciding, now I'm going to take a stand. Now, I want to make St. Petersburg your city. I want St. Petersburg to be under your control so that you can trust that your money is being spent wisely. So you can be sure that people don't get 5 years down the road on a project that fails yet again. This city is costing people more and more, and we have lost population. Since 2001, we've lost 3,500 residents of the city of St. Petersburg. And we have 365 fewer workers in our government. And yet, this city government costs each family of 4 an extra $1,500 per year compared to 2001. They raised property taxes last year $10 million. The proposal now is to take in another $3 million in property taxes and raise water and sanitation bills $7 million. There is a never-ending appetite for your money, and I ain't stopping. Now, I'm the only candidate who proposed actually cutting taxes $10 million next year. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take the excess reserves, the extra savings that the government has taken out of your pocket and put in their bank accounts of $81 million sitting there in their bank accounts and not yours. We're going to take a portion of that and provide $10 million in tax relief. We're going to provide a pay raise for our employees who've been waiting 5 years of $2 million. If they want to reform their pension plans in a responsible way, a $10 million pay raise. And we're going to take $60 million and we're going to fund the $325 million unfunded liabilities for pension and health benefits. That's called responsible leadership. So I want to make your cost of living lower, make your government accountable, and make sure St. Petersburg is your city again. Thank you very much.